have just put all my stitches back on my needle with my barber shawl. I had this as kind of like an UFO in my project corner, kind of. And this was one of the first projects that I had started, really loved. And then somewhere along the lines, I made a mistake, so I had to rip out and I put it in the naughty corner, as I like to call it. And I had not taken it back. I don't know, maybe it was other things that were just more so bringing me joy, or I had a couple of test knits that I had to do in that time. So this was a summer project, obviously meant to be for autumn and winter, but now I felt the urge to go on with it, and so I did. And I'm so happy. I have my Stella Quill cushion with me too, and my Aviva socks. Both I want to finish before going to Barcelona. So I'm doing kind of like a Barcelona prep. I want to take 2 to 3 projects, which might seem like a lot, but I want to take them at a like kind of perfect moment to travel with. So I have my bottom up Andrea Maury Traveler crew neck, I think it's called, so that would be perfect. I have just knit about this much, so the ribbing, and then started the patterning, and so I'm going to take that because it's going to be a big circumference in the round knitting, which I love. It's just knits and purls basically. And I am probably going to take a hipster hat and a cowl for Hannes, which I'm making for him for Christmas, I think. I am kind of freestyling the cowl, so I'm not sure how long I will make it. I have looked into 2 different cowl patterns to get a bit inspired, but basically I have picked my own kind of like stitch count and the kind of patterning that I'm doing. So I'm doing 4x4 rib, and the 2 I think it was like I'll put in the name. It was something by, I think, Tin Can Knits. She had a really easy cowl, which I'll maybe make for my brother, although I've already made him a hat. So I think I'll just do one thing per person this Christmas. Otherwise, I will go crazy. And obviously not every person in my family, because I've got a way too big of a family. I think I'm knitting for like maybe 10 people. And next year around, maybe some other people will receive some knitted gifts again. I've knitted for some other people last year that are not receiving a knitted gift this year. And so, yeah, some people I will knit for every year because I don't know, maybe, I mean, yeah, I think you guys will understand. Like my partner, my mom, my mother-in-law, there's just a couple of people that I really love knitting for. And so yeah. The Stella Quill cushion has only about a quarter left on the back seam. So I was thinking about doing an episode today because I thought my hair looked quite nice. I just did my nails. They look quite nice. But I can't be bothered, and now I'm holding up my camera. My arm is getting really tired. The lighting is shit, so I don't know why I'm doing this now. But yeah, this is kind of like me trying to get into Vlogmas mode, because I really would love to get you guys some Vlogmas videos, maybe like 3 or 4 videos, just showing all my advents, what I'm doing in December making wise, so knitting, sewing, spinning, and maybe some baking. But yeah, I'm just working regularly, and probably gonna be even more stressful right before Christmas in the shop. But yeah, I just wanted to show you I've knit all this on the back side, and now I have about this much left. I don't know if it's showing you really. This is really not a great angle, but yeah. So on this side, it is just going to be either a sewn shut, or I might put in a zipper, which would actually be a great idea. And yeah, I'm at the moment, let me just put you there. Great, look. I should get like a tripod to put wherever. Yeah, you guys, I'm sitting in bed. I'm just trying to be cozy. As my Monday off, I did the food job. I cooked lunch. I had a pedicure this morning, and now I'm just sitting in bed, currently watching Every Knits podcast. And yeah, this is how far I got on my Aviva sock test. And I'm currently in the ribbing of the, no, it's not the ribbing. I'm currently on the heel. And so this I want to finish till Friday. The first sock for the test knit. I want to finish this cushion before Friday so I can give feedback to Laura Penrose. So I'll probably just put in a couple more rows, maybe 2-3 more rows, and then I'm going to work on the 2 things that I want to get finished. Then I know what I can bring to Barcelona, which, like I said, is probably going to be 2, like a hat, a cowl, and a bottom-up sweater. And then I have a couple of things that I still want to cast on, which would be first a hottie sweater for my mum for Christmas. I'll do it in Drops Boucle, so warm hot water bottle cover. Then for myself, I want to make a balaclava for the cold season. I think I've decided on balaclava number 1 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. And I have decided on some stash yarn that I want to use. Maybe the Kinross 4-ply that my friend Lydia brought for me from Scotland, which would be so nice to use that. And I think I've got some Kremke mohair in like a chocolatey brown left, so it would be making the whole thing a bit darker, because like the otter, I think the colorway is called, it's like a grayish light brown. But yeah, I can see myself having like a dark brown balaclava thing. That would be nice. And then I want to cast on Hollow V-neck. Desperately want to cast that on. I think all my plans are like being pushed kind of like, yeah, with all the stuff I'm making. I will be happy if I can finish my traveler cardigan, the Hollow V-neck, and get along on my traveler crew neck a bit, and maybe also cast on my Mudo. But I don't think I'm gonna finish 4 sweaters this year. It's like already mid-November, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't think I'll have time with all of my accessory knitting. I'm also coming back from Barcelona, I want to finish up my friend's Advent, so the Scrappy Advent. I've got everything that I need. I've just not taken the time to put it all together, because I had just made 2 other Scrappy Advents, the one that we gave away on Instagram in a giveaway thing, and then the one for the Rebecca Clow Scrappy Advent. So sorry, my arm is hurting. Great idea to just like film for 10 minutes in bed while knitting. But yeah, and then yeah, I want to cast on the what is it called? It's the Aosta cushion by the Knit Pearl Girl with my friend Lydia as part of our knit along, or cozy at home knit along on Instagram. And I think that is it for now. But that is a lot of things to finish up, a lot of plans to cast on. I'm also will be looking for a deep green sock yarn at Barcelona Knits, because I do want to do the pressed flower socks as part of the knit along by Rachel from, I think it's Rachel from something Rachel Sewing, so and so. It's, I will link her, sorry. And then Casey from Young Folk Knits. And so they're doing I Can Buy Myself Flowers cowl, which is so cute. And I want to participate doing these socks. And I can see myself having like 3 finished socks, but like no finished set between the beginning of November and the ending of December. I can see myself having to like knit the second sock of 3 pairs in November, in January, which also wouldn't be the worst thing. I don't think so, because I'm taking notes obviously, and I don't know, maybe that's a fun idea. I'm not sure. But yeah, really want to finish the Traveler Cardigan too. Chugging along on that. I just started the button band, which is knit at the same time. That is the first time I'm doing that kind of construction, and it's really nice actually. I'm using a ChiaoGoo bamboo DPN. And yeah, I've pre-wound my my unspun balls, as Mia from Knit and Grace has suggested to me. She commented on one of my recent podcasts actually suggesting that, and before she had, I was always pulling a bit before knitting, but I had imagined like I have 2 kind of like plates of the unspun, and I was trying to pull a bit, and then it was, yeah, basically laying on top of the plates, and I was knitting from that, and then I had to go back, pre-pull kind of, and then knit from that. But pre-pulling and also during pre-pulling, winding it into balls, it's actually really helped. And I actually did take that project to a game night with friends of ours that we had, like, I think Friday night last week. Which meant that it was a much more portable project, and I did knit on it a lot more because it wasn't breaking as often. Obviously, I'm doing the spit splicing. Wow, so wet splicing my ends. It's my cardigan, so I'm gonna wash it. I'm not too concerned with just wetting my fingertips when I'm at home. I've washed my hands. I have not touched anything dirty, and I'm just putting it into my palm and then rubbing my hands against each other. That's spit splicing for you guys. I think it's amazing to not having to weave in any ends on that project. That is my, I mean, not any, but like hardly any at all. That's my goal. And yeah, let me get on with my knitting. I've nearly spoken for 50 minutes, which is crazy. I think I'll just put in like a pre-Barcelona vlog, or put this at the beginning of the Barcelona vlog, kind of as like what I'm making at the moment. I hope you're enjoying this. This is kind of like a practice run for Vlogmas, so let me know if you're excited to see some Vlogmas videos, even though they won't be daily or by like every other day. It's more so going to be once a week. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue watching Ariel's podcast, and I hope you're taking care of yourselves and having some lovely knitting time. My hand is shaking now. Okay, bye. So I just wanted to give you an idea of what Vlogmas this year will look like. I just woke up, took a bath. So I've got the bag here. It has all of my minis, my scraps for my scrappy advent, and I will be opening that with you each day. I've already did a little decorating. I also have one of my stars here. But yeah, we haven't done too much. And then there is another advent, but that's just gonna be chocolates. And we're gonna each get one every second day, Hannes and I. So yeah, I just wanted to give you an idea of what Vlogmas might look like. I'm just like, you can probably tell, I'm just getting ready for work. Yeah, enjoying my coffee. I'm gonna sit down on my couch, sneak peek. There's something ready right down there. Let me show you my biggest, most recent accomplishment. Don't mind the mess right there. That's all of the making, and yeah. So it's done. Yeah, so I am just about to take some pictures as soon as I think it's now light enough. I want to take some pictures of my Stella quilt cushion. The deadline is in, I think, 3 days or 2 days, and so I've just submitted my feedback last night, the yarn weight and everything like that. And yeah, I love it so much. It was so worth the 2 weeks of focus knitting. I don't know how other people did it quicker. Honestly, for me, yeah, it just took a bit longer, but it is such a clever construction, like interesting and thought out and very clever construction, and I really love it. And I'm so happy and proud of with my color choices, and it's just so nice to have it in my home for like the cozy season for Christmas. You can see it right there. Because my arm is hurting and I don't want to hold the camera anymore. But yeah, let me just briefly enjoy my morning coffee and then maybe get back to you. Honestly, I'm not sure how I'm gonna make Vlogmas work. I'll probably have to get up at 7 o'clock. I mean, I like to get up at 7 o'clock, sorry. But like I'm leaving the house at 9:30 to go to work most days. And yeah, I could film more when I'm in the home office. But when I'm in the home office, I'm usually filming a YouTube video, or I'm translating, which then also needs my full attention, or I'm working for the shop in the home office. So we'll just have to see how it works out. I just thought I'd do a little quick kind of like practice video, and then we'll see if it works out and if my arm is getting through that December. I gotta pack myself for Barcelona in the next 2-3 days, and yeah, I'll check back in. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee now. I hope you're excited for Vlogmas. Hey y'all, it's Friday now, and yeah, I don't think I took a lot of footage throughout the week, but this is the first try. I hope to be filming more throughout December, but I hope you like this kind of peek into a knitter's Vlogmas, which is going to be my version of Vlogmas. Yeah, and I just wanted to show you my packing so far. Yeah, like I said, it is Friday and I'm going to go to Barcelona Knits today. We're actually leaving quite late in the day. I'm just getting ready. I had a shower and I'm wearing my flock sweatshirts, and yeah, there's loads of packing that is going to have to be done. Not sure if that was correct grammar. Let me see if that is working. Like I said, I just got this gimbal, which is kind of like a supposed to help with the moving motions, and I'm not yet sure if I'm using it correctly. I have cast on a new travel project. This is going to be my 6-ply sock project for the flight. I just think this is going to be really easy. I hope it's not going to be taken from me at security, but it's needles, like wooden needles. They're from CNET, my 3mm CNET. I have just 2 pairs of fixed circulars, and I'm going to put on my needle stoppers because I've found that helps. Like I said, I have not been, my needles have never been confiscated when I was at the airport traveling anywhere really, but yeah, we don't want that to change. Although the airport security will probably see a lot of knitters flying out to Barcelona this weekend, so we'll see if by this point they're used to it. So yeah, this is going to be my travel project, and I'm also going to take my traveler crew neck just to have something more like bigger in the round to work in too. And yeah, that is going to be, I just decided against taking my hipster hat or my cowl, just because I thought that I had started them both before, and I just didn't want to take a project that was already started. I just wanted to show you my first finished Aviva sock. I've just woven in the ends and soaked it, and now it's drying on my radiator. And yeah, let's hope that this thing is going to actually help me vlog. We'll see. But I think it would be nice to kind of move around the festival. And yeah, so I gotta do some laundry, I gotta do some packing, I gotta water the plants because otherwise they might die. It's my that is my chore. Hannes is not yeah, he's not the houseplant kind of guy. I also want to finish filming this little pre-vlogmas vlog and upload it, so you guys can, I don't know, decide for yourselves whether you want to go on this Vlogmas ride with me. So, a Knitters Vlogmas is going to be up, I think, the first weekend in December, and then following each weekend I want to do a vlog, which might mean that there's only going to be one actual podcast in December. Okay, so I think I'm almost done with all my stuff. I'm gonna have lunch now, and then in a couple of hours I will be going to the train station, meet up with Melanie, who is the owner of Strickverliebt, the yarn shop I work at in Marburg, and we're going to leave for Barcelona. Like I said, this is kind of like a work trip, but I am also going to be able to film a vlog for you guys from there, which I love. I love taking you along to knit festivals that I go to. And if you want to support my goal of getting to even more Yarny festivals next year, you can do so by supporting me on my Ko-Fi. I've linked my goal for next year, which is going to go back to vlog, which fortunately my friends have suggested hosting me, which would be so nice. And yeah, I just need to see if I can fund myself with doing that. I don't want to keep on rambling too much. I've finished all my packing. I'm just going to have lunch now and going to keep knitting for a while. This is my self-drafted cowl for Hannes. Like I said, I have just done a 4x4 rib. I'm actually not sure if this is going to work out. It is wide enough to get it over my head for sure. It is a bit too wide to use it as a hat, in my opinion. So I've made it a bit wider than I would a hat, which I think actually is perfect, because then it's, I don't know, it's still squishy. But yeah, I'm still going to work on this. I'm like thinking about packing an extra project just in case, I don't know, my needles get taken away from me or something like that. I don't know why, but I'm like so afraid of being without knitting. I mean, I'm going to Yarn Festival. There will be booths with needles and booths with yarn, and so it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, I have put up on my Instagram actually a roundup of brands that I'm particularly looking forward to seeing. Among others, this is Lani Vendôle, Xola Yarn or Xola Wool. Obviously, Wool Dreamers is going to be there, and Biche Bouche, La Bien Amie, or La Bien Aimée, not sure how to pronounce that correctly, who I did actually see at Flock before, but yeah, I didn't really make the connection then. Or maybe I thought the yarn was a bit expensive. I'm not sure. I'm completely rambling. I've actually already finished editing this vlog, and now I'm adding this to it, and I'm not sure if this is actually making the vlog any better or worse. If I forgot to mention anything, feel free to leave a question in the comment section down below. I will try and get to them. Like I said, I will aim for 3 to 4 Vlogmas videos in December, and there will be a Barcelona vlog in between, and hopefully another podcast in December too. But yeah, the Vlogmas is going to be all about my Yarny Advents, my, I don't know, Christmas decorating, my Christmas making, and just winding down in December with everything else going on, which is pretty much going to be crazy. So yeah, I am trying to get my, so my goal is to do 1 stripe in my Cozy Comfort blanket with the scrap yarn that I'm getting from either one of the 3 advents that I have. But also, like I said, my I've got a Phoebe and Mercy yarn advent, which is only going to be the Sundays in December, and then the one from my friend Lydia is only going to be every other day, and then the one from this lovely lady from Belgium who sent me the Yarny Advent Scrappy Swap calendar is also going to be every other day. So I'm probably going to interchange the dates and then show you what's in my advent calendar and what I make with it. And if that sounds interesting to you, it's probably going to be some shots from work, some coffee making, some knitting sprinkled in there. I don't know. I've just found all of the old YouTube music again that I used for my Vlogmas in 2014, which was such bad quality, but it's still, I don't know, it's kind of nice to look back on and see how, I don't know, you evolved as a person, I guess. And so yeah, it's gonna be a bit retro, I think, because I just love that like 2014 YouTube license-free music was bang on. It was really good in my opinion. And so yeah, I'll leave you with that. If you're excited for Vlogmas, let me know in the comment section down below. If you have any special requests, maybe things you would like me to talk about. Like I said, I like getting up early in the morning, but I am not sure if there be super interesting stuff to share other than my making. And like I said, I would like to put out like half an hour vlogs just like once a week. If you have any ideas, feel free to share them with me, and I'm looking forward to taking you along to Barcelona.